Good evening. It's time for free readings. We do these free readings every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday here on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and get the notification bell so that you know when I'm going to be on. These readings are absolutely free for now, anyway, unless you want to donate. Okay. That's my website up there, and the donation link if you want to donate anything, which you don't have to do, but here it is. So yeah, that's the two links there in case anybody wishes to donate or to get a reading. Hello SK, we've got one person. Excellent. So nice to see you. I did send you a link, SK. I don't know if you got it. I hope you got it. If you didn't, we'll do it at the end of this one. All right. Thought I sent you one. Don't know why it. Because I was thinking whether or not it actually went. Because although I registered you as a mod, I don't know if I actually sent you the link or not. We'll see what happens. Okay. There's only you here anyway. And Stephanie Checo. Hi, Stephanie. And Mr. Subin. Nice to see you. Wait till we get 7 people here. Okay. Jacqueline Varela. Rosa Damiani. Okay. So we've got 7. Excellent. Here we go. Right. As I say, if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and get the notification bell as well. Okay. So Carol Twyman is also here. Ty Harvey. Annie Gold. Emily Cooks. Excellent. Well, in no particular order, we'll go with SK, who was the first right here. So you're saying we get admission to next month in SRCC and DU. Will I get Apache next month when you get into college? Is that Apache RR310? I know you're going to get that. I absolutely know you're going to get that. Don't worry about it. Absolutely. I couldn't say when, but you are going to get it. So that's great. Can definitely see good changes around you. You've got your lucky number, which is 3. Everything happens in 3s. So that's like a good fortune thing as well. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it certainly looks like there's light at the end of the tunnel here, and your admission will take place to SRCC. Yes, you will definitely get that. I'm seeing that all this lovely light here and a way forward that is absolutely perfect for you. Okay, so it's all looking good. You've got lovely spirit guides there as well. You might be able to see what I'm talking about with light at the end of the tunnel there. But remember, it's the tunnel is the illusion, not the light. Okay, but this is it. You're doing all right. You're getting everything where you need to be, and I can see you being admitted. Absolutely. So it's all coming together for you, and you'll be all right. Okay. So here we go. Your card. Okay, let's take a look for you then. What your card is. Quick shuffle here. So here we go. Your card then is, we have the High Priestess. So knowledge, my darling. Knowledge. Sometimes hidden knowledge, but I mean, I think that's absolutely brilliant, that, because it is it's to do with knowledge, isn't it? And that's what you're going to be getting admitted for, to learn things, to do things. Although this does also indicate, a bit of a spiritual dimension to it as well. But it's all good stuff. Yeah. And also being with your soulmate as well. Twin flame, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Ding. So in no particular order. Okay. We've got a couple of other people here. We've got Donna Ryan, okay, who says, what's coming up for you? Is that what you're saying? May I have a reading about what's coming up for me? Hi there, Donna. Quick shuffle of the cards then, okay. And let's see what's happening for you. Okay. Here we go. Donna, keep watching the crystal ball. You might see things, I might see things. And we have your lucky number, which is 4, extreme good fortune, good connection with the earth and people and those around you that you love and care about. And maybe one particular person who has fallen for you in a big way. Might be able to see there we've got a couple of lovely spirit energies coming through. All right. Just watching over you. Okay, I've got a man and a woman there. We might be looking at grandparents. Maybe you can see the man the clearest, if possible. Looks like there that when he was on this side, he would have had a wee bit of a beard, and yeah, you can see the women as well. You can see both of them. Now, if these are parents or grandparents, you know that's fantastic. Maybe you recognise. Okay, trying to see if there's anything that would tell me their name or initial. They've got initial J. Okay, and there's another letter which was O, Joe. So J and O. So perhaps that's someone's name, J-O. Yeah. Now, if that doesn't make any sense to you, remember it, write it down, because it might make sense later. You've got a couple different paths you could go down at this time, maybe 2 or 3. Do take your time in deciding what you want, okay? Because even though they might not lead to bad things, or they might lead to different things, you just need to, be ready for what's right in your life, Best card in the pack being drawn, okay? So good fortune ahead could last for some time, right? So that was quite an excellent card there. And the first time that's been drawn today. So that was for Donna, okay. So let's see who else we can read for. And again, in no particular order. We're going to go with Stephanie Checo. I'm good, Stephanie. How are you? Hope you're okay as well. All right, so what do we get for Stephanie? There must be something wonderful here for you. Okay, quick shuffle. Okay. Stephanie, I feel drawn to Wagar. That's my other little crystal ball right here. So, and this one's very, very intense as well, I think, anyway. So we've got your lucky number, which is 2, okay, for empathy, caring, and understanding, okay? So it's like, in your life at this time, there might be some difficult situations, but this is saying to you, apply knowledge, apply understanding, apply empathy, and that'll get you through, rather than taking things in a personal way and using blame or whatever, and you encourage that with people around you as well, okay? Because if you apply knowledge and understanding, you'll get through, and so will everybody else. But if someone's, handling a situation the wrong way and you know it, maybe you can say to them, a bit of understanding would go a long way, okay? But yeah, definitely looking at a much better and happier life ahead with a change of residence. Are you thinking of moving there, Stephanie? Are you thinking of going somewhere special? Yeah. So, for your card here, all right, let's see what we have for you. All right. And we have here Page of Pentacles, something educational for Stephanie, right? Something educational. You'll be working on something very important there for yourself, or maybe helping someone else too as well. So, I don't know, maybe some schooling or something that you've wanted to do for a long time, or something that you're reading. So it's all good stuff there, all right? Shall I leave that with you? Okay. Right, yeah. So, right, the next person to read for, the next person I'm drawn to is we've got Carol Twyman. Going to have a reading about moving. Right, Carol, let's see what we have then. Quick shuffle here. Okay. All right, Carol. See what we get for you. Okay. So, working with Wagar at the moment. Lucky number being lucky number 7. All right, so 7 is, one of the best, lucky numbers. In fact, the lucky number that you could get, the best. So it is indicating, that there are a few paths you could go down at this time. Now, it may mean that you're getting like an offer of a place to move to, or you see another one at the same time. So that would indicate a bit of choice rather than just being shoved in one place or said you've got to apply for this or you don't get it or you don't get anything, which is what sometimes happens. I think you're really going to have a choice. Okay. So rather than being in a difficult position, the choice will actually make it easier for you. Well, you'd think it would be the other way around, but having a choice is easier. Yeah. Um, so, yeah, I definitely feel that that's going to be happening quite soon. I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing here, but that looks like a parcel that's going to be delivered to you very soon. And that parcel may be something important for you, all right? Maybe a surprise. So, Carol, let's see what your card is today. So your card, here we go. And it is... yeah. Now, this is an interesting one. This is someone you need to keep at arm's length, perhaps a manipulator. Doesn't mean you don't love him or love her or whoever this is, you don't love them. It means that that you need to keep them at arm's length and just be careful because they do manipulate. I know that's not really answering your question, but, sometimes it does in a roundabout way. So, yeah. So someone you need to watch out for who's a manipulator, but also we're seeing a couple of choices here for you. With regard to moving. Right, so hope that makes some sense. Right, so the next person that to read for, right, we're going to go with Ty Harvey. Hi there, Ty Harvey. Hope you're well. Hope you're okay. So let's see what we get for you here. Quick shuffle. Okay. So what do we get for you? Let's take a look. Ty Harvey. Now we see here for you the lucky number is 4. Good connection with the earth, a good connection with people around you, and the forces of fire, water, earth, and air, which basically is your own body, isn't it? Because if you've got control over those, it's your own body. Seeing here, we've got a couple of lovely spirit energies. Perhaps this is Dad that I'm getting. Lovely man coming through. And he's not the only one, but he certainly is the strongest now. Was anybody that you know involved in, say, construction work or anything like that? Because I saw him very briefly wearing a construction outfit. So it's possible that it was someone from way back or even someone that you know now who seems to be involved in construction work. So keep that in mind. All right. Now we can see here things changing. It's not going to be an easy time for you by any means, but things are slowly getting better as time goes on, especially financially. So let's see what comes through for you here with your card. Okay, Ty Harvey. And your first one, here we go. And it is the 7 of Cups right there, which is all to do with choices. So you've got a chance maybe to go for something that you really like or something that you've wanted for a long time. Don't pass yourself up on that chance. And if you go for something that's a lesser goal, you might be reasonably happy, but not super duperly happy like you would be if you went for the one that you really want. Okay. So I shall leave that with you, my dear. Okay. Again, in no particular order here. We're going to go with Lavender Bloom. Okay, so there's no order to this. I'm just going where I'm drawn. Okay, Lavender Bloom. This is for you. Okay. Doing a quick shuffle here. Okay. Right, so what do we get for Lavender Bloom? Immediately, we've got your lucky number, which is 3. And 3 is a good one because it's it does mean that you're going to get good fortune 3 times over, all right? But 3 is also one of those master numbers, like 3, 6, 9, Holy Trinity type of thing. So you are going to find yourself in a much better situation very soon. But 3, 6, 9, the master number, the Holy Trinity and that sort of thing. So it's all looking good for you, I think, in that sense. However, there is something here which seems to indicate that you are waiting. You've been waiting and waiting for something to happen for a long time, and it hasn't yet. And that may mean that you just don't feel like waiting anymore or giving up on it. And I'm told to tell you, don't give up on the things you want just because they take a while. Now look, we've got something here, something written. And I think it says, okay, C, or is it T? It could be C. C-A, all right, so I think it's C-A-G, right? So that may be someone's initials, it's C-A-G, okay? Might be very important. So do not forget what that is. Sometimes they also get initials of companies and that sort of thing, and boats, whatever else. So yes, there's a lovely spirit energy there as well. I've got this woman watching over you here. If you can maybe just try and see her there, you might be able to. Okay. The name I got was like Lynn, L-Y-N-N-E. Spelled like that, Lynn. Could be her name or one person she's telling you to watch out for. Okay. So quick shuffle of the cards. Here we go. Your card today. We have the 8 of Cups. Right, so it's telling you to walk away from things no longer make sense or are not constructive. Just walk away from them because you need to go towards something that does make sense. All right, so walk away from what doesn't. So leaving that with you, my dear. Okay. So the next person, as I said, no particular order here. Right, so we've got Colleen right here. Trying to hold together. Sorry to hear that. It's been an overload day with divorce attorney. Not good. Also, new work-related attorney. Here's an understanding. Oh, no. Yeah, so you're exhausted after all that. Well, who wouldn't be? You're absolutely right about that. So, Colleen, let's see what we can see for you. Maybe something amazing will come through here. Okay, something wonderful for you. Let's hope, fingers crossed. Okay. So we do have your lucky number, which is 1. So 1 is actually about taking care of yourself, taking care of your own needs for a while and not worrying about everybody else. There is light at the end of the tunnel and a new dawn on the horizon. I feel like the thing I'm looking at here is like new beginnings, and that's what you need because a change is as good as a rest. You do need new beginnings, and that's what it is. All right. You can see here there's someone cuddling a child, and a lady there says, "This is what's happening in your family." So I know that you've got a few things going on there, but there's someone cuddling that child and saying that maybe there's a new one to come. I know that doesn't make much sense right now, seeing as you're dealing with other things, but I think they're saying that's what you've got to look forward to. Okay. You can see them right there. They look quite clear to me, right? They do want to help. They're saying to you, what? They're saying hi. They're waving to you. Look at that. And they're saying, just follow what's in your heart. Yeah, follow what's in your heart. That's lovely, isn't it? Amazing. Sometimes they're so clear and they move. Tonight's one of those nights when they're very clear. So your card, let's take a look for you. Quick shuffle. Your card tonight is... Right, it's not bad actually. It's the Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands is quite a nice one. It does mean that it's someone that you may be with or maybe going to be with. And this person, although, fun and exciting and spontaneous, might jump to conclusions too quickly. So be careful of that. But otherwise, a good person, might be your partner. Okay, looks good. So, mind you, as I said, you were with divorce lawyers. That if it's not your husband, partner, it might be a new one. But someone that you're going to be with in the future. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Okay. Yeah. So you've got a lot to look forward to. You know what I mean? But let's see what we've got here now. Jeffrey Kindred. Okay. So there you go. Jeffrey Kindred. Okay, this is for you, Jeffrey. All right. This is going to be something wonderful here. I'm absolutely sure of it. So we're going to go with Wagar. This is Wagar, my little intense crystal ball. And we have your lucky number, which is 3. So everything happens in threes there, okay? 3, the magic number, the Holy Trinity number. So good stuff around you. I can see you needing to find that silence and the tranquility, because sometimes life can be so hectic. So it's advising you to give yourself a break, really. Also, don't do everything alone. Sorry, just don't seem to have a bit of a throat thing. No, don't do everything alone. Remember, people are always willing to help. Someone in spirit here, I've got a lovely man. Again, not alone. He's got a woman with him. They seem to be like a happily married couple. So I'm going to say parents or grandparents there. They look great, though. I'll tell you that. Okay. So your card here, what we have for you. And your card is, we've got your Ace of Wands. This is indicating there's a way forward that you hadn't considered. All right, so a light in the darkness and a way forward. So, yeah, I'm predicting that you need to, well, not really predicting, it's advising that you need to give yourself a break, but it's also saying there is a way forward that you hadn't thought about. So good stuff there, looking good. So the next person I'm going to read for, as I say, I'm going where I'm drawn. Okay, so we've got Emily Crooks. Hello, Emily. Nice to see you. Okay, so what do we see for Emily Crooks? Maybe something nice for you as well, yeah? Would it not be wonderful, Emily? Right, so let's see what we have. I'm going to use Wagar again right here. Okay, so starting off then, we have your lucky number, which is 4. 4 is a good one. We've had it a few times tonight, but it really is, good fortune. I'm also getting here that you need to gain control of a situation that's spiraling out of control. Sometimes the only way to do that is to reassert your position. So, in which case, you have to put your foot down and just say, I'm sorry, I'm not putting up with this any longer. Now, you may know what situation I'm talking about better than I do, but you have to regain control of it. Okay. Also, I've got a lovely woman in spirit here. I wanted to say the name Jane. All right. So there's a name there. Possibly that's her name, or she's trying to tell you to watch out for someone of that name. So that's what we get for you, Emily. But yeah, you need to regain control of a situation in your life, whether that's work or home. Because if you don't regain control, someone else will. And you really don't want that to happen. I know. So your card today, take a look for you. Your card is the lovely Page of Cups right here. And this is really about your inner confidence level. So it might not be so high right now. So you need to work on your inner confidence. Out of confidence, you might be absolutely fine. But you need to work on, how you feel inside. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So, continuing. As I say, I'm just going to continue and see who we can read for. 1 moment. So, we're going to go with Mr. Subin. Nice to see you, Mr. Subin. So, what do we get for you in this fine evening? Quick shuffle for you. So, let's see what we get. So we have here, your lucky number is 2. Kindness, empathy and understanding. So that's the kind of person that you are inside, and you want more people to see that, And what it advising is that in a situation in your life, that's the best way to handle it, with kindness, compassion and understanding. Don't take things personally. Well, take some things personally, but not everything. It seems to be indicating a new way forward for you in a situation, and possibly a reconciliation with someone who you share a lot of love with. They want to be with you, they do. But what I'm getting is that there's been some difficulties, and it's not been easy for anyone. I've got a man in spirit watching over you, and I'm thinking of your dad, possibly granddad, but he's definitely there. And he's just he's keeping an eye on everything, and that's what he's saying. Look, we know what's happening. He's keeping an eye on everything. So there you go. So let's see what your card is today. Okay. So your card is, here, just going to put that, is we've got your nice one, this Knight of Cups. All right. So Knight of Cups is romance, right? Romance is in the air. So we already got something to do with reconciliation. Now we've got romance. So things getting better in that department, Mr. Sabine. Yay. So Maria Mulholland says money has been stopped. Oh dear. Any idea when you're getting it back? Well, not really. I'm hoping that the crystal ball will tell us. Yeah? Maybe the crystal ball will tell us what's going on. Yeah? Let's see what we see. Alright, we have lucky number, which is 5. Right? 5 is a good number. But that may mean like a few weeks, as many as 5. But I'm not going to say that for definite, because that could also mean days. But 5 weeks at the most, 5 days at the very least. Right? So 5 is an interesting number. I'm also seeing you there. That's you. And then there's a child there as well. So maybe if there's problems there with the girls, I'm actually seeing you with them back in your life, which is great. Yeah? That's all right then. Things get sorted out. Doors opening and things looking better overall, right? It's just a tough time, but I am seeing you with your girls. So, and the money. So it's either 5 weeks or 5 days. 5 weeks at the very most, 5 days at the very least. Okay. And your card, let's take a look for you. So your card is, we have the Fool. You can go in any direction you want at this time. I'd say be careful. Do not go backwards. But now you're going to fly. You're not going to fall. So getting better and better as time goes on. Now, as I said, I'm just going to be going where I'm drawn. Okay. And we've got Jacqueline Varela. Hello, Jacqueline. Nice to see you this evening. Hope you're well. So what comes through for Jacqueline this fine evening? So we have here, the lucky number is 6. 6. Yeah, that's not 6, but 6 itself, And the 6 is like you want to let go of some things in your past, but it's not easy. This lovely man here, I've seen him many times with you, with initial K. He comes across with lots of love there. But his main message, is that he's always around you and always with you. He loves you. There's a woman there as well tonight, which is amazing. But yeah, it's like something that you need to let go of, something that you need to say goodbye to from your past, which is getting in the way of your future. Interesting that, Jacqueline. You need to work on some things. So your card, let's take a look for you. The Tower. The Tower is interesting. I'm going to say this particular card, something that looks worse than it actually is. and things will get back to normal very, very soon. Okay, you might even have a house move to look forward to. Right, guys, I'll leave that with you. And I'm going over to Facebook soon. So if you didn't get a reading here, hop over to Facebook. I'll be there in less than half an hour with more readings. Okay, so everybody take care. Have a wonderful evening. And as I said, if you didn't get a reading here, pop over to Facebook where I'll be in just a few minutes. Okay, bye bye for now, everyone.